Now let me just share with you what has changed technically to make everything you just saw happen. We are bringing 4,096 levels of pressure to the pen. The activation force on the pen to the screen is 9 grams. It is an unmatched tilt sensitivity in the product like not seen before. It is less than 22 milliseconds of latency that is brought to this product through a custom architecture that we have built with that same chipset I mentioned earlier for the graphics. There are new machine learning algorithms to bring perfection in accuracy. So every stroke you see from I, every line she wrote down, every emotion she captured and laid onto the screen lays down as is intended, with the ink flowing directly onto the screen. So you can feel what she is writing and see what she is writing, and it is truly magical. All of this is possible because of the amazing performance on this device. Performance on a device like this is absolutely critical, and it's worth taking a minute to talk about. Surface Pro 3. People talked of this device being very performant. It helped build businesses. It helped create a category. Yet this device is 2.5 times more powerful than the Pro 3. And yet this device I'm holding here, compared to the iPad Pro, which some people like to do, this device is 1.7 times faster than the iPad Pro, giving you this high performance package in the quietest Core i7 Surface Pro to date. Now how do we do this and keep the device so thin and light? We updated the thermal architecture using a graphite technology not used before, allowing us not only to push the Core i7 to its peak, but also it is an architecture that has allowed us to remove the fan altogether on the Core i5U, leaving the product silent. This has never been done before. Now, with each of our products, it is important that you can use them all day. The Surface Pro brings you 13.5 hours of battery life to use all day. This is unprecedented. All this performance, all this power, all of that battery, all of it keeping you productive all day, yet keeping the beauty of the product. Now, our heritage here in Surface is rooted in productivity. And with the new signature type covers, they are beautiful. They come with that same beautiful fit and finish of Alcantara fabric, as you see on the laptop, will transfer to the type cover, inviting you to the product. They're durable, stain resistant, but so elegant and soft to put your hands on. We give you a full 1.3 millimeter of key travel. This allows for that amazing typing experience. I get asked all the time, Pam-san, what is it? What's the small differences? Where are the differences that make you more productive on a Surface Pro than on another product? Maybe like the iPad Pro. You know, the depth of Windows is incredible. The depth of Office coming together on this device is incredible. But sometimes just the smallest things get underestimated. The trackpad on this device is amazing. The power of a pointing device can keep you in your flow, can keep you creating, can help you edit. I know, it's so small, but so important. We took our award-winning trackpad from the Surface Book. We took our learnings and we applied them here on the new type cover. So when you do type, when you do bring it to life, you will realize that when you start to point and use the trackpad, you can get your work done faster than ever before. Now, to really show you how the device comes to life, I want to show you a few applications, especially when it comes to life with Microsoft Office and all the amazing integration between the Office team, the Windows team, the Surface team, and the cloud. In a moment, you will see the power of Surface Pro and Excel coming together. The brilliance of OneNote and the cloud interoperating. And the beauty of being able to create with the new pen in PowerPoint. Now, to show you how this all can come to life in a beautiful way, I'd like to welcome Ray Lee from the Surface team to show you. Ray?
Thank you so much, Connor. Many of you may know Excel as a data analysis tool. Over 7 billion cells are edited in Excel every single day. That's more than the daily number of searches made on Google. That's the power of Excel. But I want to show you how with the cloud and the new Surface Pro, Excel can be so much more than that. Now earlier, we heard Thomas talk about how the sustained growth of Japan has inspired us at Surface. Let's take a look. Now over here, I've pulled over 108 million rows of data from 8 different sources. If I hit the Manage Data Model button, I can explore relationships between all my data and the variables to make them my own. But most importantly, I can build smart visualizations of my data in the new Maps tool and pivot charts powered by the cloud. With the 3:2 aspect ratio that gives me way more screen space, I can see all of my charts and insights in one glance. I can instantly see that Japan is one of the top places to visit in the world, with Tokyo Haneda being the 5th most popular airport to visit. I can dig deeper into the numbers and just hit the Asia filter. And in the blink of an eye, Excel just made over 750 million computations. That's the power of the new Surface Pro and Office working together. Microsoft Excel empowers me not to just crunch numbers and data, but discover a fantastic story of Japan's growth that has inspired so many of us. Now let's take a look at how Surface and OneNote are working together to bring numbers to life. Surface has made it so that writing on a digital device is as natural as writing with pen on paper. Now, since you're writing on a digital screen, why not be more intelligent about your ink? In OneNote, we can learn and work with advanced math equations, like this function that I've written with my new Surface Pen. I can simply circle it and select the Ink Math Assistant. I can ask OneNote to recognize my handwriting and convert it into text. I'm a visual learner, so having a graph helps me understand what the function looks like. I can change the values of the variables here so intuitively to understand how they affect my graph. This graph and process used to take so many steps, where I'd have to start with pencil and paper over here, and then I'd plug my equation into a graphing calculator, which would be a different notation. This was difficult to learn and complicated to use. But now OneNote streamlines everything into one place. I can do all of that right here. Now I want to show you something really beautiful. Japan is a perfect harmony of tradition and modernity. Here we have a beautiful illustration that captures just that. In the front, we have the Sensoji Temple in Asakusa, and in the back, we have the Sky Tree Tower. This illustration was done completely in PowerPoint with the new Surface Pro and the new Surface Pen. And with the Surface Dial, I can watch the creation and the intention of the artist by hitting ink replay. Now you can see as every stroke here that the artist was made was captured and recorded so that we can fully appreciate the beauty of his work. Office has millions of colors today that show up beautifully on the Surface's Pixel Sense displays. Every single color has been rendered perfectly and calibrated perfectly. And today, Office is adding 8 new ink effects, including the silver, which you see on the roof, and Galaxy, which is my favorite. It was the ink that I used to write the equation in OneNote earlier. These new colors help the artist create this beautiful image, and they help me express myself. When we talk about mixing creativity and productivity, this is what we mean. Think of an artist using their favorite set